Las Vegas ain't really a large market.
They just badass.
Like they're not like Las Vegas ain't LA.
Correct.
Las Vegas ain't New York.
Correct.
For that matter, Las Vegas ain't even Dallas because Dallas is a large market.
Correct.
It's not Chicago. Chicago is not a small market team. Chicago got a fan base. I ain't really trying to hear, is it fair?
Yeah, miss me with that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Agreed.
So, of course, folks can't just play ball and get paid because the CBA says that the only way you're supposed to get paid for just playing ball is through whatever contract you have with the team. So, of course, teams get sponsorships, endorsements, and other things to help compensate, or players, shall I say, get sponsorships, endorsements, and other ways to compensate your salary. So the city of Las Vegas decided that, hey, you know what would be cool? It would be cool to give the ladies of the Aces a sponsorship for all of that they do to help bring more eyes, attention, and tourism to the city of Las Vegas. When you come to see a Las Vegas Aces game, that means you also enjoy our hotels, eat at our restaurants, fly in through our airports. So you're bringing eyes and attention, and it helps when you're a winning team because that means more people like to come and see you and celebrate you. And so the city of Las Vegas, they sponsored each and every player on the Las Vegas Aces with
they sponsored who?
They sponsored every
player.
Player.
Okay, go ahead.
Player. Each and every one. All 12 on the roster.
Got it.
Have now received $100,000 sponsorship from the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. And so what they ended up doing was going through each player's agent in order to secure these sponsorships, because this collective bargaining agreement has a clause that discusses bonus payments. And bonus payments are basically the way, to break this down very quickly, where teams can try to get things to happen to supplement the pay for these additional players. And it's a way to circumvent the salary cap in the CBA. So it is a violation. So the way that Las Vegas decided to make sure that they did not put the team in any jeopardy of being in violation was they did not discuss, per the article and per the comments of the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority. There was an article written by Callie Lawson-Freeman, who works for the Las Vegas Review-Journal, and she spoke to them and she said this is what they told her, that they did not speak to the team. It was confirmed that they did not speak to the team, that this went strictly through each individual player's agent. However, once the news was announced in a very fun, cool way on social media, the WNBA then decided to launch an investigation into the $100,000 sponsorships to ensure that no violations of the CBA were broken. Now, of course, this has caused an uproar because hello, these women want to get paid. There's also an uproar because in the video that was released, one of the commissioners of the convention authority used the term, all you have to do is just play. He also said all you have to do is just play and rep the city of Las Vegas,
right.
Which realistically saying rep the city of Las Vegas is part of the ambassadorship. If you read the article, you'll find out that it's not just playing, that there is a stipulation of showing up to things, that you have to, do photo shoots, you have to do appearances, wear certain paraphernalia.
Yep.
So it is no different to me than a Gatorade or a Nike or any other sponsorship that someone requires you to do. However, this is where we are. Sharí, girl, what we gonna do about this situation here?
I really hate when people waste time and resources. Why are we doing this in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Now you all let Terrika have this eloquent monologue to break down exactly what happened. And we've come to find that nothing happened. There's actually nothing wrong. So you mean to tell me that the WNBA has a problem with money coming into these players that actually doesn't have anything to do with the team itself, and you yourself as a league aren't paying them enough money? Do you want them to be poor? Is that what we're saying? Do you want them to play broke? Is that what we're saying? This is so triggering to me. I could even see if the league was paying them a wage that they could utilize to not have to go overseas and play 9 months out of the year. Then maybe you have an excuse. You should be happy. You should be happy a tourism bureau said, you know what? We're going to help do what you can't. Here's some money for all the players. Instead, you say, oh, we're going to do an investigation to try to take it away. Because I think that's what you're doing. This is a complete waste of time. And mind you, where the WNBA sits right now is in such a good place. Why in the world would you want to stain the reputation of the league in any way, especially as it relates to the defending champions, and do this? Why also would you make sure that you announced it after they won a game? All of these kinds of things.
It wasn't even after they won. Hold up.
Excuse me. It was during the game. Thank you for
game.
correcting me, which makes them even more petty. And whoever's in that front office being weird and being intentional about making sure that somehow, some way, these women don't get the money that they actually do deserve. I don't like you. I don't know who you are. I love the WNBA. I think it's great. But whoever said, you know what, this requires an investigation, I don't like you. I don't like you. This is so absolutely ridiculous. Let's focus on things that actually make sense, that actually move the league forward, and that actually require attention. And actually, that CBA, the collective bargaining agreement, it needs some care. So you should be doing an investigation on that.
A lot of care. A lot of care. And hold up. We talk about wasting time and resources. Where was this energy for Skylar Diggins-Smith and the way she was treated by the Phoenix Mercury? I ain't seen no investigation with that.
No energy at all.
No energy at all. A black woman being shut out from her own facility, right? After all she gave to that organization? And then Alicia Clark got on X and typed out, should we do an investigation to Kathy about who gets to have chartered flights and who doesn't?
When I tell you... Where's the petition? Somebody create one, because I'm going to sign it, because that's also some BS. Don't you, Chris, I'm already riled up. Don't you do it. Move on right now. Move on. Do not go to these charter flights. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to have a time. Let's move on.
The charter flights already got me tripped out, because that's a conversation for next week. And I'm going to tell you why it's a conversation for next week, because May 21st is the day that the charter flights are supposed to be presented to everyone. May 21st has approached. Everybody ain't got charter flights. So we gonna wait until...
Guys, don't you do it.
We gonna wait.
I got to go. I can't do this.
But what I will say is this, right? And I might get some pushback for this, but it is what it is, right? There's fair and there's unfair. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say, life's not fair.
Yep.
They're right.
Yeah.
Life isn't fair. Now, I could see a situation when we talk about things being equitable. Well, I feel like right now, things kind of are equitable. Things are equitable because every city could have done this.
Right.
There's no rule that says any city could not have done this. But is it fair that maybe a smaller market team won't have? I mean, I work in the Connecticut market. We are a smaller market. If the tribe doesn't do this for Connecticut, it might not be fair, but it's not inequitable, because there's an opportunity for the city of Hartford and any other place to step up and do this if they wanted to. So I think anyone who wants to make the argument about it might not be fair for smaller market teams,
nope.
I mean,
get your weight up.
Get your weight up.
up.
Because, I mean, there's a way to make things happen. And I would be one to argue that Las Vegas ain't really a large market. They just badass.
Like,
they're not, like, Las Vegas ain't LA.
Correct.
And Las Vegas ain't New York.
Correct.
For that matter, Las Vegas ain't even Dallas, because Dallas is a large market.
Correct.
It's not Chicago. Chicago is not a small market team. Chicago got a fan base.
Not Atlanta.
So I say that to say, I would consider Las Vegas a small market team. And they're the defending champions. They have good ownership. Mm-hmm. They have figured it out, minus Tom Brady. And they have figured out a way to compensate for what they do, being ambassadors to the city.
Yes.
I think anyone making the argument that it's not fair, it kind of might not be fair, but it ain't inequitable. Everybody could have done it. Maybe now that you're seeing how it's done, you jump on board to figure out how your city or tourism or whatever can do it too. But I ain't really trying to hear, is it fair?
Yeah, miss me with that.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Agreed.
Yeah. And to the point, it ain't the players that are saying that. All players I've seen are very happy about this happening. It's, again, fans, people in the media, folks who you're like, why you don't want these black women to get paid? Yes, I brought up black women, say something. Why you don't want these black women to get paid? Come on.
Ooh, I'm so triggered. Oh my God.
You guys are African American plus Kate and Megan Gustafson. I'm rocking with them.
You so stupid.
Shout out Coach Mosley.
Oh my
Last
gosh.
chance you.